I got stung by a box jellyfish, which is one of the top 5 most deadliest things in the entire ocean.
He was in immediate pain. Jen took him to the clinic at the resort. His pain progressively got worse. We were able to get home and we went to see our family doctor here, and then we made our first trip to the IWK.
I ended up in the hospital for a month.
Liam has what we call complex regional pain syndrome, and that often happens as a result of an initial injury. What happens in the development of complex regional pain is as pain goes on for a longer than what we would expect period, a longer than normal period, patients can have actual changes in their brain.
In Liam's case, his pain is being generated by the pain system, and even though his original injury has healed, his pain system continues to send off messages that there's something dangerous going on. He was first referred to us when he was in hospital. We met him as a team, assessed his pain, tried to get a good idea of what was going on and which strategies would help.
On the complex pain team, we recognize that pain problems are not just solved by one discipline. We need to basically hit pain from all directions, if you will, in order to have a successful outcome.
As part of the Center for Pediatric Pain Research, we're always looking for better ways to assess and manage pain. My research in particular looks at children's acute pain after surgery and after procedures.
Liam's pain could be set off by multiple things. It could be something as minor as a light wind or air circulating around his injury. It could be somebody inadvertently touching. It could be even the feeling of a sheet or, the brush of a cloth. Anything like that was truly excruciating for him.
A burning, cutting feeling, that's the pain I go through, always.
Most of physiotherapy is around strengthening and stretching and working very, as we would say, peripherally. So working, if someone has a leg injury, work on the leg. But in Liam's case, it's actually a brain issue. So we have to do brain training. It doesn't mean there's something wrong with Liam's brain. This is a natural adaptation that would happen with any injury that should change back. And in Liam, it didn't. So he just needs a little help. When someone has complex regional pain, the science tells us that they will lose the ability to distinguish between left and right. So we have a really neat computer program which will supply him with random images of lower extremities or legs, and he has to determine whether they're left or right, and we can measure his progress. The next stage is motor imagery, and what this is imagining moving his painful leg into the position of the picture that he sees on this computer program. The final phase is what we call mirror therapy. We take Liam's affected leg, we place it behind a mirror, and he does exercises with his non-affected leg while looking in the mirror. And while he's doing that, we're essentially tricking his brain into thinking that he's moving his affected limb when he's not. And once we change that part of his brain back, we can take his pain away.
We know that pain doesn't just affect kids' bodies, it affects their lives. So part of my role on the team is to help teach Liam and his family ways to manage the effect that pain has had on his social function, his school function, and his mood in general. We use sometimes a numerical rating scale that goes from 0, meaning no pain at all, to 10, which is the worst pain possible. It's really a way that our patients can let us know how much pain they're feeling and what effects our treatments have.
Normally my pain ranges at its best a 6 3/4 to a 8, and that's kind of my normal. And I couldn't cope with it without Jill and Mike, ever, or the IWK, or the pain team.
It's been one step forward, 2 steps back, but it's been great to have the team at the IWK be there with us and make us understand and realize that that's sort of normal.
We have full confidence that over time Liam will continue to recover and be back to school and playing football and doing all the things that he loves to do.
He's taken it on not like a kid but like an adult, and he's just been positive and forward moving and just has blown us away.
Yeah.
But don't tell him. We're not having to jet all over the place to try and find leaders in the field. They're here, and they're just amazing.
Some of the professionals that we have access to are internationally recognized for their work and the research that they do, and the team that works with Liam is absolutely phenomenal.
The IWK did a whole ton for me. Like, I just don't know how to compare the IWK to other hospitals, but I don't know how it could get much better.